Hello, welcome back here to the Dragon Cops YouTube channel. So, I haven't posted any videos recently, so it's been a little late. I've been busy in some stuff. So, this video is gonna be about an application that I made a few days ago. It's basically a video conferencing application that I just made for a client. So let's test it out. So the purpose of this video is that how beautifully you can create a web application within 2 to 3 days if you're good at not like you don't have to be perfect. If you're just good with backending in Spring Boot and some database stuff with mediocre front end level technologies, so you're good to go with it. Like you can create a prototype application in about 2 to 3 days, just like the one I'm going to show you. So as you can see, since it is a video calling application, you may see some features similar to Google Meet or Zoom. So I'm gonna make it a little quick. So this overview about this whole application is made with Spring Boot, Java, some of JS to integrate the API that I've used for video calling, and the rest of the part is being done through the controller. If you're a little bit aware of what Spring is and what a controller is, it's all about the controllers, right? So here are some of the features. Like this is the home page, this is the name of the application. So as you can see, unlimited video calling, meetings, broadcasting, and more. Some features I've listed down below, like blurred backgrounds, remaster your background. Yeah, this is one of the important features, as you can see, in video conferencing applications such as these. Like if your residence is not in a condition to show up, and you have an urgent meeting, so this feature comes in handy at the situation at that, like that. So this is another feature like start a live stream. So if you think that you're going to be a trainer or a coacher for a lot of students or your pupil who follow you, so this is one of the important feature. Look, you can attract more customers. Like you can give the live demo session on this application at the same time. Parallelly, this video will be live on YouTube on your channel. So this is one of the important feature. Yet another feature of this is screen sharing, as you may see in other applications as well. Like screen sharing is one of the important features. Like if you have a presentation in a group of people, about 13 to 14 people, or in your organization you have a presentation or a meeting and you want to share your screen and to show something, since you're working remotely, so this feature comes in handy. So this is the YouTube Go Live again. So here are some frequently asked questions that I get more often. So how to share my screen. So I've given the positioning of when the UI calling interface of the UI is called. You can check this option. Like I've given the positioning and where the options are, so you may not have difficulty with this feature, like how to record a meeting as a local video, and how to share your screen, how to blur your background or add the backgrounds of your own. If you still need help, you can DM me on this number with any application issues or anything you find with an application. Since this is this thing that I'm gonna say, this is an open source project, so I'll be happy if you contribute to this project. I'll be happy to give credits to it on my video, on my next video with the new feature that you add to this application. I'll give the link to the repositories on this repositories on the YouTube in below in the comment section. Okay, in the description I'll give the link of the repository, so you can clone and start developing. Like so since this project was made in a bit hurry, so please excuse the front end bugs. I'm only a backender, so my front end is skills aren't that good, but I've got the skills up and running. So let's see, like this is the developer section, and these are the links to the social media platform. If this application tends to be a success in future, with help of you all, since it's an open source project, if you contribute and this becomes a success, I'll be happy to give the credits in the description, and this developer information will be updated. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this thing in the comment section below. So let's get started with the sign-in process. Like this is the sign-in screen. There's also a register part where you can register, so let's see that as well. Get started, you can register from here. So what you can do is you can register and you'll get an OTP. So once the OTP is verified, you'll get registered, and then you will be redirected to the login screen. Since I've already made an account, I'll just sign in. So let's just sign in. So this is the dashboard. I haven't got much time to develop the dashboard that much, but I've got the backend functionality up and running. The main part was to create video conferencing, so that part is done. So here I've given two options like create new link. You can create a new link and pass down that link to whomever you want to join or connect with the meetings, be it a family or company or organization people. This meeting is safe, so just click on this and you can create like memories. You just need to create a chat room memories. Okay, so once you create that, you will be redirected to the screen, and you can enter your name, enter the name like you want to enter the meeting, okay, with that name. So let's take Skyland, okay, and join the meeting. So we have joined the meeting, and since this is video conferencing, I'm going to be switching on camera for a bit as a part of demonstration. So since my camera isn't that nice, but the video quality is alright. So you can see that the camera is working fine. You have other options as well, like if you want to blur your background or select a different background, you can do that as well. Like here you can see there are different backgrounds. Add a background of your own. If you want, you can add meeting password also for security purposes. Okay, you can share your screen, like there is a sharing option. You can share a particular window, a Chrome tab, or an entire screen. Okay, so I'm gonna be switching on off the camera. You can chat with people in the organization. Okay, like you can send a message right here. As you can see, the message has been sent, and you can invite more people. You can leave the meeting, invite more people. Okay, so you just need to pass on that link. Okay, this is us. As you can see, you want to see the if you want to see the participants, you just need to click on this option. Okay, it will show you the participants, as you can see. Okay, so it shows you the participants. If you want to invite someone, just click on this and you will get the link. You want to embed this meeting in some other application, just copy this and paste it in your HTML page, so it will redirect you to the meeting link. Okay, so this is one unique feature. Another thing is that the pointing out feature, that is one important feature. Like in a group of like 20 to 30 students, if anyone has a doubt, how will you know? Okay, so they can raise a hand like this. So your option will be highlighted, like you can see a hand right here. So the host will be able to see you that you highlighted, you have some doubt or some problem, and he'll be contacting you soon. Okay, there are also different views, like you can toggle the views from here. Okay, and there are many other options. Disables everyone's camera. As a host, you can disable everyone's camera, manage video quality, live stream, background effects, share video, and many. So let's just leave this meeting. Okay, another feature that I wanted to show is like you can schedule a meeting right here. You just need to give it a name. Let's give it something else. Okay, and you can just select the date you want to schedule the meeting. You can just select the time. Okay, and this is the email that is sender's email. Okay, the invitation link will be sent through this email. So put your email here, and you should put your password here and add mails. And this is the part, like for a meeting scheduler, you can just add any admins and co-admins. Okay, if you don't add any admins or co-admins, that is okay, that is fine. But if you want that only few people should be able to start the meeting, the others should not be able to start the meeting, you can add those emails with space. Okay, so let's say demo@gmail.com space demo2@gmail.com. so you need to provide the emails like this. So these will be your admins, and only these people will, if these people start the meeting, then everyone else will be able to join, else they will be shown a screen like the meeting hasn't started yet. Okay, and if the meeting is ended, they will be shown a message that the meeting is ended, so they won't be able to start the meeting again. This I've done through some complex logic, so you can change this if you want. You can commit the code. Let me know in the description if there's problem with this code or you are not able to send the email, because this has some serious issues. Like Gmail doesn't allow any application just like that to send the email. So you need to do some configuration and disable third-party or two-step verification from your Gmail account. Then only you will be able to send the email from your account to other accounts. Okay. So whatever emails you add here will be getting an invitation link. Okay. So this will be the invitation link, and we'll be getting the invitation link exclusively. Else you can just pass on the link just like that, but they won't be able to join if they don't have an account on this application. Okay, that's one feature. Okay, so this is, you'll receive a mail shortly, and this API is free, so I've used Java Mail API, so you'll be receiving a mail. Another